welcome or welcome back to my channel. This is Miss Ming. On my channel I do a variety of lifestyle videos. Today's video is going to be a huge Costco haul. I just spent $400 at Costco. Feeling guilty of spending my coins. Haven't been since there are a lot of road constructions in my city. It's just harder for me to get to places on the weekends. So it's gonna be a huge Costco haul. Before we start, like and subscribe and check out my Costco shop with me videos, Trader Joe's videos, and other lifestyle videos in this channel. The first thing, I'm super excited because I've been itchy all over my body because it's summer season and in Texas it's very brutal. Zevo flying insect trap. So basically it has two devices. It's a starter kit and also it contains six of the cartridges. According to the package, it says it attracts the insects with the light and then it permanently traps them and then it captured house flies, fruit flies, and other insects. We hired a pest control company, but I really don't think it's helped. I think it probably helped. It could have been worse. I'm not trying to complain, but it's been so bad. And now that we have a baby, every time we bring out the stroller, we have to open the door for a long time. Sometimes a little fly just comes in. For indoor use only, all pest control items should be kept out of reach from children and pets, which is very hard because my kid loves grabbing into different things. So of the devices, oops, this is the device. It looks like this, and then you just plug in right here, whatchamacallit, the cartridge right here, and you peel it off and it becomes sticky. I bet. Oh, it's very easy. So you just slide it like this and then it clicks right here at the top and it slides in. And trap rotates 90 degrees for your convenience, so you can rotate the trap. Because I need to find an outlet that my baby cannot reach, I literally can only find it in the kitchen, which helps because that's where the bugs usually go. And it says it rotates. So once you did it, it rotates like this. Oh, interesting. So the light is supposed to attract the bug and hopefully it works. It's actually looking really good. Actually, it's very nicely disguised. Hey guys, so this is after about 3 days. It's already caught a lot of fruit flies. I don't think it caught the biggest fly. We did have a big fly in the house. I'll check out with the other one, but we have two. I set one by the coffee machine and you can see it's actually catching the fruit flies, which is really good. So it's actually working. So, oh yeah, it's totally catching the fruit flies. It's not catching the biggest fly, which sucks, but it still helps. It still helps. It's working. Love that. Thumbs up for this item. So the second thing we're gonna try and do a taste test is this is a new item I found in my Costco. Tandoori garlic naan bread. So recently I've been very obsessed with garlic naan bread. I don't know why. There's just different waves of cravings, and I usually hate garlic. For some reason recently I'm like, I want some spice flavor in my life. I don't know why. That has 16 pieces in each bag. You're just opening individual packs of 4, which is very similar to the Trader Joe's, and it is actually so much cheaper than the Trader Joe's, because the Trader Joe's I think it's about $3-4 for 4 of them. So after I open it, it comes with 4 of these individual packs, and this is what it looks like. So after I film the haul, we're gonna try this out. Put it in the oven for 2-3 minutes. Preheat the oven. I'm super excited. We're preheating the oven to 400 degrees. It's already ready. I'm finally gonna try this naan bread. Instructions: you can either use stovetop, 2 minutes and moving it around in the pan, or you can preheat the oven to 400 and toast it or heat it up for 2 to 3 minutes. Let's open this. Authentic Indian bread. I think those two are stuck with each other, but it looks super good. It looks just like the one from Trader Joe's, to be honest. And yay, we separated them. Look how much garlic there is on the top. It smells super garlicky. Ta-da! Okay, we're gonna toast one. Cook from frozen. I don't know if 2 minutes is ready. End up baking it for 3.5 minutes. Now it's kind of like a little bit more golden brown to the crispiness that I like. But if you want it to be soft, don't do it too much. If you want it to be soft, maybe 2 minutes is good enough. But I want it to be a little bit crispy on the edges. So yeah, okay, let's try this out. Here is the naan bread. It's looking really good. Herbs and a lot of garlic crisped up. Guys, I just woke up. This is my breakfast. Okay, let's try this. If you do it for 3.5 minutes, super crispy. I think I like this one a little bit better compared to the Trader Joe's one. Just because how fragrant the bread is. I feel like the bread has like better dough for some reason. This side is a little bit more soft and doughy. The doughy side definitely tastes better than the Trader Joe's one. The back side is so good. I literally cannot stop eating it. I give Trader Joe's garlic naan bread 10 out of 10. I'll have to give this one 10 out of 10 too. I think it's slightly better. Not on the flavor. The flavor is basically the same. It's the same herbs, the same garlic. But I think the dough, for some reason, tastes a little bit better. It has like a very nice fragrance from the dough. Like, I can't describe it. I just feel like the dough is better. So I would say if I give Trader Joe's one 10 out of 10, this one will have to be 10.5. Just slightly better, not like a huge difference, but for some reason I like the dough on this one a little bit more. Yeah, definitely recommend, and super good price. So if you found it in your Costco, pick it up. Ta-da! This is from the brand Wisps. This is their baked cheese popped berry cheddar. So I'm doing this challenge, this program called 75 Hard. So in my diet, I wanted to eat a high protein diet without any like chips. If I have to eat snacks, it has to be a high protein snacks. So the idea here is to eliminate like extra processed carbohydrates. But this item comes in handy because it's not carbohydrates, it's cheese, which I allow myself to eat in my diet because I need to eat extra calories, I need to eat extra fat, I need to eat extra protein, so I've been struggling to eat enough calories. I know. What a problem, right? It's because I eliminated chips. So I can do the taste test for this one because it fits in my diet because it's a high protein, low carb food. Now it's a resealable bag, which is great. And this is what it looks like. For some reason, it looks like Cheetos, which that I cannot eat right now. I miss Cheetos so much. This is what it looks like. Very cheesy. Very strong cheese flavor. Very salty though. Be a little bit mindful of the salt. So good. It's seasoned with onion powder, garlic powder, buttermilk, so it does have extra like flavoring to it. And I like the fact that it's high in protein and high in fat. Yum. This one is so good. Highly recommend. My goal of 75 Hard is just to not to eat that processed carbohydrates like chips. After I eliminated chips, I've been struggling to eat the same amount of calories, and I've been trying to bulk a little bit. It's high in calories and high in protein and fat. Ooh, this is the Rio's made for home lasagna. This is their vegetable lasagna, which I think my husband will be a little bit disappointed because he likes meat. But I was gonna buy some meatballs. I felt like we already bought a lot of things, and previously when I bought a lot of meatballs, we didn't finish all of the meatballs and then it turned bad, and I felt bad for wasting food, so I didn't buy the meatballs. But now that I thought about it, I should have bought some meatballs to put on top of this because my husband likes lasagna with meat.
Rayo's vegetable lasagna. Alright, let's do this. We did have to cook it longer because 1 hour in the oven apparently didn't melt the cheese. So we nuked it. Alright, let's see if we can move this out. Oh yeah, that didn't work out well. That's alright. It smells like lasagna. Now, let me cut a piece for my boy here. Matthew!
Oh, that's okay.
You have to try it. You don't eat your veggies, you won't be big and strong.
I already am.
That's debatable. That's for the internet to decide. Alright, here's your plate. Look at that, I'm even giving you a good piece with all the sauce. Here, hold on, you gotta get the top part. See, and I only gave you a half serving too, just in case you're being a wuss. Alright.
Or just in case my taste is too good.
Exactly. What happened to my fork? Damn, I didn't get a fork. I'll use a spoon. Alright, let's do this. Looks nice and hot. This is out.
I mean, yeah, if this were a regular like meat lasagna, it'd be great, but it falls prey to the same issue that all veggie alternatives have. All I'm thinking is about a meat lasagna the whole time.
The noodles taste fine. The sauce tastes like normal sauce.
Yes, I don't want a vegetable lasagna. I want a side of veggies. Veggies are delicious, but it doesn't make the noodles or cheese or sauce better, and it distracts from how good those things
I think it's got like Brussels sprouts in it or something.
I can taste pepper, same like
There's some peppers, squash, yeah, some sort of squash. Personally,
ricotta is good. Squash is good.
I'd honestly eat this again, but we have meatballs to make it taste better.
If you got me a meat version of this brand, I would eat the whole tray myself.
Let me see. Let me try the meatball in here. I think these are H-E-B meatballs.
Visually with the meatball.
Oh yeah, with the meatball tastes way better.
Yep. And that's all I'm thinking.
With the meatball, yeah.
Side of veggies, meat lasagna, perfect.
Mm-hmm. With the meat, I'd give it 8.75. Vegetable only, solid 6.5. Like, I'd eat it again if I had to. But I wouldn't willingly buy this one. If it just had vegetables. What do you think?
I mean,
Eagles.
Again, I wouldn't buy this, but if you took out the veggies, put in like some Italian sausage or some beef or something, again, full tray, just me. That. Yeah.
There we go. That's our review.
We have to try this out. I'm obsessed with garlic bread recently. And recently I tried the Trader Joe's ready-to-bake garlic bread, which is organic. So I feel like there's been competitions between Costco and Trader Joe's. Similar stuff at Trader Joe's and Costco, but Costco is like wholesale, you'll have to buy big pack, versus Trader Joe's, a smaller pack is great for like if you're single or if you're just like a couple without children. So I recently tried the Trader Joe's ready-to-bake organic garlic bread. I made a short video for that. I also included in my taste test. And a lot of you guys actually felt disappointed with that. So I saw this garlic bread from the brand Take and Bake, from the brand Essential Baking Company. So if you have been following me for a while, previously I actually tried the Take and Bake sourdough bread from this brand, and it was so good. If you get it from a bakery store, it probably tastes better, but you know, it's good enough. Now that in addition to the sourdough bread, I found this garlic bread. I'm super intrigued. We're gonna try this out. This is the garlic bread in natural lighting. It honestly looks pretty good. It's not as golden brown as I thought it would be, but when I touch it, it's actually pretty crispy on the outside, so I don't want to over bake it. It says to bake it for 10 to 12 minutes. I actually just bake it for 10 minutes. It's not super golden brown, but it actually looks pretty cool. I just finished shower, and now let's try this delicious garlic bread. I hope it tastes good. It's not too crispy, but it's also not hard. It feels like inside it's still pretty soft, which is very different from the Trader Joe's one, because the Trader Joe's one is super dense. Inside is super hard and chewy, versus this one, it's more of like soft in the inside and slightly more, a little bit more crusty on the outside. Pretty soft in the inside, but it's not crispy at all. It's like basically the opposite of the Trader Joe's one. Pretty good flavor. A little bit on the crusting on the outside edges. The garlic taste is not too overwhelming. It is strong, but it's kind of like buttery, creamy, and garlic and very fragrant at the same time. It's definitely not as potent as like the Trader Joe's one. Look, the inside is actually really good. If you don't like the Trader Joe's ready-to-bake garlic bread, go for the Costco one. And this one is so good. This is not from the Costco brand though. It's really good. And if you don't like garlic bread, go for the sourdough bread. Success. I will give it about 9 out of 10. Is a healthy food item. This is the Kirkland Signature Wild Caught Alaska Sockeye Salmon. It's boneless, skin on, and this is probably one of the higher quality of salmon that you can get, and Costco has a pretty good price for $34. And this one is 3 pounds of salmon, which is really great. And this thing will last you for like 2 months depending on how frequent you eat it. And when my baby was just starting eating solid, and I fed him a lot of these salmon, and he loved it. I hope he still likes it. Salmon is really good for you because it's super rich in omega-3 fatty acid. It's super rich in DHA. It's super good for you. The highest quality of protein, highest quality of fatty acids. And this one is just sockeye salmon, doesn't have any coloring, food additives, high quality. This is always on my rebuy list from Costco. This box is so bulky, so we're gonna take these out from there. Okay, speaking of chips, with this thing, even though it's high in protein, but it is still chips, and it's actually not low in carbohydrates because they put tapioca starch in it. But my husband swears by it, so I bought this chip for him. And honestly, I didn't like this one as much as he does. He loves this one. He thinks it's the best flavor of chips ever. Versus, I just thought this one was overwhelmingly salty for me. This is from the brand Wild. This is their Wild protein chips. It's spicy queso flavor of crispy chips made with chicken. So they use antibiotics chicken breast, but they also put like tapioca starch in there, so it's not just the chicken. So my husband loves this. It has a very strong spicy queso flavor, which is why he loves it. He prefers things that are overwhelmingly strongly salted, versus I just feel like I don't like things that are too heavily salted. This is not my favorite, but Brandon loves this, so I bought this one for him. Speaking of chicken, I got this one. This is the Costco cooked garlic pepper seasoned party wings. So in my Costco, there are 2 versions of this. You can buy the cooked version, or you can get the uncooked version that you cook yourself in the oven. I just got a cooked version because, you know, I'm lazy. Who has time to cook these days? So, well, everyone has time to cook if you prioritize it, right? The thing is, it's not an excuse, but I'm prioritizing my work. I'm prioritizing watching my baby. So between my part-time job, 3 part-time jobs, and my baby, I'm too lazy to cook. I used to have the chicken drumsticks in this flavor, but now it's the chicken wings. I honestly prefer the chicken wings a little bit more because I feel like drumstick is a little bit, I don't know, drumstick is too rich, too fatty for me. Sometimes after I eat drumstick, I just don't feel well. But let's try the wings. Very flavorful. To that, when I'm doing this taste test, I'm so hungry I didn't eat lunch, but so good. So I would say flavor-wise, 10 out of 10. Texture-wise, it's not as crispy as Wingstop. So I think these wings are baked or roasted. They're roasted probably. They're not fried. That's why they're not super crispy, which I love. I love the fact I think the cooking method of these wings are a little bit better. That's why they're not as crispy as like Wingstop. But flavor-wise, 10 out of 10. Texture-wise, it's not as crispy, but I think it's healthier. Things that I tell myself, but really, I highly recommend if you found it in your Costco. Yay! So I'm very thirsty after trying that wings. So let's try out this sparkling water. So Costco has these Waterloo sparkling water that are summer flavored limited edition. There are 3 flavors of these. Those are fake alcohol flavor. The flavor includes all day rosé, pina colada, and mojito mocktail. I don't even know what mojito mocktail tastes like. Probably lime flavor. Which one should we try? I'll do the taste test for all of them, but I want to open one of them. Which one are we not sure about? The mocktail. Let's do the mocktail taste test. But make sure you put it in the fridge, but I'm just going to try it right now because I'm super thirsty. It's non-alcoholic, 0 sugar. Let's try this. Mocktail! Ooh. It honestly tastes so good. It actually tastes so good. It has a twang to it that makes you think that it almost tastes like there's alcohol in there. I think that's why they put non-alcoholic there, to make sure that you know there's no alcohol in there. There's no calories. It's just carbonated water and natural flavors. What other natural flavors they put in there, I don't know. Maybe not healthy, but it's very refreshing. Literally tastes like lime and mint. Yes, that's what it tastes like. Lime and mint. So good. So if you want to try some sort of like mocktail drink, or you make some sort of mocktail drink, this could be like the good base. Or you can just drink it like me. I don't drink any alcohol in my life. I didn't think I would like it. I really like the combination of mint and lime in it. So this one, highly recommend. Yum. Now it's time to try the rosé flavor. Does it really taste like rosé? I've never tried rosé in my life, so I wouldn't know, right? But let's try it. Cheers. It honestly tastes like alcohol, but it says non-alcoholic. It really tastes like alcohol. It has a little twin to it. It has a little twinge to it that make it kind of taste like alcohol. Okay, guys, I've had alcohol in my life. It's not like I've never had it. I had alcohol about 12, 14 years ago. Well, I'm 34. I found out I'm alcohol intolerant or alcohol allergic when I was 18. So, but this one actually has a little aftertaste that's very similar to alcohol that you can actually trick someone. But I'm pretty sure people who drink alcohol, they'll be like, I don't get a boost from it, but it has a twang to it. It has like a taste to it. So it kind of tastes a little bit more similar to alcohol than other sparkling water. I would say I like the mocktail one more just because I feel like the mocktail one is more minty and more citrusy from the lime flavor. This one, it just tastes like fake alcohol. But if you like that alcohol taste, but you're going on dry, like no alcohol diet, this one will give you a little bit of that taste, the aftertaste of alcohol. You have to drink it cold, put it in the fridge. If you just drink it room temperature, I don't think it's gonna be as good. Hey guys, I'm pumping right now, but we're gonna try out this pina colada Waterloo sparkling water. Does not taste like alcohol at all. It just tastes like flavored water with a little bit of pineapple taste with a little bit of coconut taste. Does it taste like pina colada? No. I feel like the other two flavors taste way more alcohol-y compared to this one, especially the rosé. Rosé kind of tastes like fake beer, but this one just tastes like pineapple, coconut flavored sparkling water, but I actually like it. My favorite is still the mocktail, but this will be my second. I really don't like rosé that much. The rosé flavor tastes a little bit bitter, but this one is pretty good. Speaking of the rebuy list, here is another thing that we purchased. We switch in between this one and the Costco almond butter. Both of them are really great. This one that probably has higher nutrients because it's a mixture of 7 different nuts and seeds, including cashews, almonds, Brazil nuts, flaxseed, chia seeds, hazelnut, pumpkin seeds, and it has sea salt in there. I love the Costco organic almond butter as well, but this one, it has flaxseed, which is really good. Flax seeds is very high in omega-3. And it also has almonds, which is really good. Brazil nuts is really good for you. So this is like a power fuel and it's organic. I put it on the spread for my bread and it just adds extra nutrients, extra healthy fatty acids, extra calories for my food. As I told you earlier, I wanted to eat a little bit more calories, more calorie dense food. So got this one, highly recommend. I got some snacks from Costco. I don't think it's organic, but they were on sale when I bought it and they were like giving out samples. Remember, I can't eat chips, so when I really feel like I need to snack, I need to snack on healthier snacks. So this one, it's a trail mix. It has almonds, yogurt chips, cashews, blueberries, and cranberries. I would say the yogurt chips is not great because it has sugar and palm kernel oil. It's basically to improve the texture of that yogurt melts. But other than that, everything else is good. It was on sale, so I was just going for the price. And I also got my mixed nuts from Costco. You know, if I feel hungry, I also eat a lot of nuts. It has a combination of all kinds of nuts, which is really great. On my repurchase item is Chobani Complete 20 grams of protein. I buy this yogurt every single time I sign up these. I bought this in Costco like several months ago, but then Costco discontinued it. But then I found it in my local grocery store. Then Sam's Club has it, and then Costco continued it again, which I love because these are the best yogurt ever because there's no added sugar. There are 20 grams of protein in there, and the ingredients, I think it's missing a proof. So it has 2 flavors. One is the strawberry cream and the other one is mixed berry vanilla. Both of them are really good. It tastes so great. And I drink one of these every day to improve my protein intake because my goal is to eat at least 100 grams of protein per day. Highly recommend. Tastes so good, so good. Best tasting yogurt. Actually, it's best tasting yogurt and better ingredients as well. Make sure I don't have any yogurt stuff. One time I walk into my yoga studio with yogurt all over my lips. This is not 100% Miss Ming approved, but I was like, maybe we should try to see if my baby likes it. If he doesn't, I can eat it, I guess. This is from the brand Little Maniac. Is that the brand? Yeah, Little Maniac Organics. It says, I help to build brains. It has 12 pouches with apple, carrot, banana, and apple spinach pear. The reason why I bought this is because they put fish oil in this pack, and it has omega-3 DHA and EPA from the fish oil, which supports the development of my baby's brain, and it also has vitamin A and vitamin C. Like, my baby eats a lot of fruits, so I don't really worry about vitamin C's, but I do think it may be a good idea to try this out a little bit. The reason why it's not 100 Miss Ming approved is that there is organic natural flavors in there. So the thing is, I don't mind eating natural flavors for myself. It's just that when it comes to my baby, I don't know what they put into the natural flavors, and certain food additives could hinder baby's development, especially increase the risk of developing like ADHD and stuff like that, such as like food colorings, these additives. So I'm very careful what I give to my baby. But we'll see. And another thing is, according to CDC, is that they don't recommend any added sugar to babies. So I just opened one of these and tried it out, and honestly, it has a very strong fish oil taste. I can taste the fish oil in this. So my baby hasn't tried it yet, so I don't know if he likes it, but let's say if you don't like any fish oil taste, I can definitely taste it. It's pretty strong for the fish oil, but that means they're not lying, right? They're actually putting significant amount of fish oil in there. We'll see if a baby likes it. So I gave him a little bit. He took a sip and put it in my mouth. That usually means he doesn't like it as much. But let's try it again. Do you like it? Give it back. Give it back. One, it doesn't have added sugar, which is great. All right, so another I purchased item is from the Stonefire naan bread. These are the naan dippers, the smaller ones. Those are really, really good if you eat it with hummus, avocado, or just eat it by itself. Sometimes when I'm super hungry that I don't have time to eat lunch or dinner or whatever, I just eat a little bit of this as like my carb intake. It's very convenient. Speaking of convenience, I got two more things for the convenience factor. Hard-boiled, ready-to-eat eggs. Those are free-range eggs. I thought Costco used to have the Kirkland organic free-range eggs, but they don't sell these anymore. So I was like, okay, I'll eat those. The reason why I like to buy this is that I don't necessarily have the time and energy to hard boil my eggs in the morning, but it's really good to eat protein for breakfast instead of eating like carbs and sugar. It really stabilizes your glucose for the day. Like, what I noticed that if I start my day with protein and fat, even if later I eat like a carb heavy meal, my glucose is not like spiking up and down as much compared to if I start my day with like super high in sugar stuff. Convenience, I got a third thing for the sake of convenience. I finally caved in, because in the past I was like, there's no way I buy pre-cooked rice. I am Chinese, I need to cook my own rice. But then ever since I had the baby, I was like, oh, all of these principles go poopers. So I got this from the brand Misli. This is 100% organic cooked brown rice. So it has 6 bowls of cooked brown rice. It's gluten-free, whole grains, shelf stable, ready in 90 seconds. So I think it comes down to $1.30-ish per bowl. I like to eat brown rice rather than white rice because I was wearing a continuous glucose monitor for a while. What I noticed is that white rice, they really spikes my glucose like crazy versus brown rice. If you eat a lot of brown rice, it will still increase, like create a spike, but it's not like 200. It will be from like 80 to 140, 150. It will really just reach the ceiling at 150 instead of a spike all the way up. So I really appreciate that. I think it's the fiber content in there that helps you to absorb it a little bit lower, so it's not like crazy spikes. So ever since that, I've been trying not to eat a lot of white rice. And I've been trying to eat brown rice only. Real good chicken and pepper jack cheese. Those things are so good. They're not necessarily like 100% Miss Ming approved. They do have like palm oil, soybean oil, so like vegetable oils in there, which is not my favorite, to be honest. But guess what? It does taste really great, and it has 20 grams of fiber and 37 grams of protein. So I don't eat this every single day, but on some days I really don't feel like cooking, that I feel so hungry and need protein, I eat them. If you're getting Body Elmer, make sure you get the no sugar add. So this one has 10% of coconut water, which is great. It has natural electrolytes in there. They also add potassium, vitamin A, C, E, B12, niacin, folate, vitamin B12, which is really great for energy. And it also adds zinc, magnesium, and these are also really, really good. So it does have erythritol in there, but erythritol is a natural sweetener, so it doesn't bother me too much. I would not drink too much of it. I will only drink one a day because they're very high in vitamins. These are not drinks you want to just indulge on. It's kind of like vitamin pills. Also got Spindrift. These are so good. Also got a pack of Spindrift when it's still on sale. So the reason why I love Spindrift is because it only has carbonated water and a little bit of juice as a flavor. It only has 4% of lime juice, 3% of lemon juice, and 10% of grapefruit juice. The amount of sugar in there is pretty minimal. Like the grapefruit one is the one that has the highest sugar, and it's only like 4 grams of total carbs. So it's really, really good. It's like all natural flavoring, and it's super refreshing in summer. This is a must buy. I'm so glad that Costco has organic portobello mushrooms. I always felt like Costco is a little pretty limited with like the fruit and vegetables that they carry, but I'm glad that they are having these organic portobello mushrooms because they're super meaty, super easy to cook. You can put Parmesan cheese, you can put marinara sauce, or you can just steam them for whatever the cheese you want to put on top. My baby loves them. They're super meaty, really great texture. So got a lot of that. Speaking of vegetables, I also got some organic cauliflowers, pretty good price, and also pre-processed. I also got some organic A2 whole milk. So normally at home, if we're not on the go, I'll give my baby this one. What's the difference between A2 protein is that regular cows have both A1 and A2 protein. A2 protein is easier for human to digest. It comes from cows that produce majority, like the protein from A2 protein is easier for human to tolerate it. So I got that one. And I also got the organic coconut water from Costco. These are actually pink coconut water. They actually taste good. Let's show like Costco Kirkland organic coconut water. So this is what it's like. See, it's pink. And some of you guys were like, oh, pink coconut water has more sugar. That is true, it does have more sugar, but it tastes like super crisp. And also I want to say dose makes the difference. A lot of times when you get like a smaller pack of coconut water from different brands, it's because each serving is not in this like 14-ounce bottle. This is a 14-ounce bottle, and a lot of the like a coconut water pack, they have like 10 ounces of coconut water. So of course, if you look at the sugar intake, this one has no added sugar, but 26 grams of sugar from the coconut. So let's say if you only give me 7 ounces, 13 grams of sugar. If you give me 10 ounces, that would be like 18 grams of sugar. So a lot of times people are like, oh my gosh, this one has more sugar. But again, dose makes the problem. If you drink a whole bottle, it's 26. If you just put it in your shake, put half in your shake and half the next day, it's fine. So these coconut, it's the coconut from Western Thailand. It's different from King coconut. It is a little bit sweeter, but it's, according to my husband, this is the best tasting coconut water that you could get, and he loves the pink coconut water. And again, this is a pretty big bottle. I cannot finish this bottle in one sitting because it's pretty sweet. I just put half in the shake and then drink the other half the next day. Just make sure you store these in the fridge. Speaking of kit, oh, this is so heavy. I got this Tide Free and Gentle laundry detergent. If you have a baby or have a kid, or if you have sensitive skin, use the Free and Clear. Don't use the detergent that has like fragrance or dye to it. I know it smells good, but it's really bad for your skin, especially if you have sensitive skin. If you don't have sensitive skin, it's not as bad, but I've had eczema, I've had sun rashes, heat rashes, my skin is very sensitive. Gotta use that. Also got a dishwasher thing, the Dawn Power Wash dish spray. I didn't even know what it was. My husband said, get this one because the office needs it. Apparently it really helps when you wash the dishes. Organic whole milk because we're trying to introduce whole milk to my baby. And these ones are single packed, so it's really easy to go on the go. That's it for today's Costco haul and taste test. Thank you so much for watching and taste testing with us. Before you go, like and subscribe and share your opinions if you have tried some of these items. And check out my other Costco and Trader Joe's taste test, shop with me, and other lifestyle content on this channel. And I will see you in my next one. Thumbs up and subscribe. Bye!